Welcome back. In our today's video, we are going to take a different dimension. Today's video is a special request by my homeboys, my home guys. They complain that I've been making videos on advanced Excel without giving regard to those who are new, very new to Excel, who are not even familiar with what Microsoft Excel is all about. So today we are going to I'm going down the lane. I'm going to dive as low as I can for my homeboys to understand exactly what I'm talking about. So today's video, we are going to use our own Pidgin language. Guys, now welcome. So for today's video, what I want to talk about is I want to talk about Excel from beginning. For those of now where they complain say, una know they understand all this oyibo sweet. I don't catch una for here. For my today video, I want to introduce Microsoft Excel from the beginning. So that is why I am capturing this video Excel 1+1. So if you like this video, say make we use this kind of our Nigeria broken Pidgin English to do video like this, I want to see your comment for my comment below, for the comment below. If I see your comment, it depends on the number of comment where I see there. If I see you comment say make we go on this kind of video, I ready. So for this very class today, what we want to do is we want to introduce Excel. If you look at the page here where we did now, for inside this page now Microsoft Excel be this. For this Microsoft Excel where we did look at now, this page where they call, this is page where they call spreadsheet. I want to introduce all these things where they see for here to us. If you look at the top here, for the top here, very top here, you will see say we get one line we contain different names. This very one, now they call say now the menu bar. You know that kind of time where you go restaurant, where you carry your babe go restaurant, that's okay. May we see na menu so that we will know which we want to select from. So now this page be now be the menu bar where you will begin to select different things. So from the first one we will get for here, now file. If I click on that file, it gets plenty things. For instance, now if I want to open a new worksheet, a new workbook, now here I go click new to open the one that is already existing, to save all of them, to print and to close all of them therefore inside that menu where they call file. This menu, home, anytime where you open Excel, now the first menu where you go see be this. This menu is called the home menu. For inside this menu, you get things like it's divided. They divide them into different segments. If you see the line we divide them, you go see they divide them into different segments. This one is font. We'll talk about font. We'll talk about all these character, like all these A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the rest. How you fit change them. If you want make it bold, that is make it cash ground well. If you want change the style, say you want turn them, like say you want turn them, go one side, one kind. Those kind of handwriting where they practice those school. Then this one, now when you want underline them, this one when you want put color, for the character, for the word, the A, B, C, D or 1, 2, 3. If you want color them. Then this one now alignment. We'll talk about the alignment. You remember those days where we say your machine or your bicycle go get fault, you carry and go say make vulcanizer, go do the alignment for you. All those now when they drive some kind of broker bicycle those days, where we say the alignment go down shop finish. I remember those days, those car broker bicycle will carry and go say make they go do alignment. This one I be the alignment where we say You go either balance am for center, or you go balance am for left, or you go balance am for right. All those ones, we will talk about them for here. Now here, now numbers. All those A, B, C, D, now alphabet. Then when we talk about number, this one here, where we talk about font, it handle all the A, B, C, D, and the rest. But this one are specifically for numbers. Then we have this one for changing the style. Then we have them, so many of them that we will talk about one after the other. Then we have this very menu. For inside this menu, they serve you this menu. Inside this menu, which you will see now things like insert. That is the insert menu. You will see things like if I want to add a new table, or if I want to add one thing they call pivot table. That one or another table where we say as they go advance. At that time we'll talk about that one. So if I want add picture for this my spreadsheet, what if I want add something like chart, all those kind of pie chart, histogram, bar chart? You remember those ones what they do for school those days now. Then if I want add something like filter, you get something like slicer and time, all those ones we will talk about them as we go. So that is another menu. We get another menu here. So each menu where you click, it contains different buttons and different commands. But what here Microsoft do be say, they not show all of these commands all at a time. Because if they show all at a time, now we say, get space, take work. So what they do be say, they hide them. Anyone where you want to see, you click on that menu. If you click on that menu, you will see all the things we concern that menu. So the command, they did plenty. There are many things we say we do for this particular Excel sheet. Now, apart from this one, this is not the menu bar we'll talk about. So this one we will see for here, we contain all the command. So the command we do for each menu. Now this one I would call the property bar. This one now they call the property bar. This property bar, as we will go on, if we hide them, if we decide say okay, the space where they get to work in not reach, so make we hide this one. If we hide them, if we decide to hide them, we will carry there. Then the next one we will get for here, this one here we will talk now. This one they call the formula bar. This formula bar, that is where you enter all the formula, all the manipulation where you want to do. Now here, now the thing go to show. Then this one here, they call a name box. The name box, now go to show the name of each of this cell. Each of this cell where they see so, Excel give their name. And we'll talk about them, which will be their name. And if you come up from there, you can see this one, you see A, B, C, D continuously like that. All this one are the name of the column. This spreadsheet, Microsoft divide them into column and row. This one will show like this. All this one will show like this. This one are row. Why this one will show like this? This one are column. So this very one, this very sheet now, they call and say a spreadsheet. Why they call and say, why Microsoft call and say a spreadsheet? They say the sheet is wide well. It wide well. Not be all this number where they see for here, now it be the whole thing. If we want check and say how many of this cell now we will check them as we go on now. But now, this one now, I call each of this box now. Each of this box where they see for here now, I call and say a cell. Make I zoom them so that you will see them well. If you want zoom them as it did like this now, you get plus where they for under here. If I click on the plus, you will see it is zoom. If you click on the plus, it will come near. It will zoom, they come near. So if you zoom on now, and if you add all the line, make the line they show very well. I just right click like this now, and then I'll see something here. If you click this very one and say show all the border, that one will show all the line very clear for me. Now, each of this one now, as I call and say a cell. And what will be the cell? The cell is the combination of the row and the column and the row. Now I make up the cell. Maybe why Excel call and say na cell, be say if you really look at the thing, if you really check the thing there, you not get door, you not get window. You remember those kind of police cell where they keep person. So now all those kind of police cell where they keep police, they keep people. Be like say now waiting Excel look where they take call and say na cell be that. So but Excel give each of these cell, Excel give a name. And how we take know the name of the cell? The name of the cell na combination of the name of the column and the name of the row. So like this cell now, if you look at now column C and the row na row 2. So the name of the column now go first of all come first before the name of the row. So this very cell now, Excel come call and say this one na C2. So column C row 2. So but this cell now, if you check and I click here now, if you check this very box here, when I call and say na name box that time, if you remember, you will see C2 there. So if I click on another one now, this one na C3. So if I want to click on this one now, if I ask now, what will be the name of this very cell now? I know say everybody will figure it now. This one na E2 because now column E and a row 2. So this one na E2. That is why the name here they show E2. If I click on this one now, you will see say the name go change here. This one na column D row 8. So that's why Excel call this one D8. So each of these cell now where they see so they get name. And the cell they plenty. That's why we call Excel call this sheet spreadsheet. Now which number will they see from here now? You see say I they see from number 1 to go reach number 15. Number 15 the end though. If I show you the end of this one, it will shock you. What you go do is say if you want to see the end, hold your control key down and then press your down arrow key. If you hold the control key down or release the control key, then press your down arrow key. If you press the two at the same time, it will carry you go the ending of this row. So all those rows where you see, we start from number 1, number 2, number 3, like that too. See where it for end. It end for 1,048,576. So the number of all these row where they see so for only this particular sheet now is up to 1,048,576. Now that is the number. Now if we want to go back to the top, you hold down your control key and press your up arrow key again. That one will carry you go back to the top. Then that is the number of the row. What about the number of the column? The number of the column, they're plenty. That is why Excel call and say this sheet here na spreadsheet. If you open them for grand, the thing is spread here, kata, not be small. So this row, how Excel take name the row? As it start from A, B, C, D, when it can reach Z, maybe the look and small they go. As it reach Z, Excel can start again from Z. It reach Z now, Excel can start again from AA, AB, AC, AD, A like that until it reach AZ. When it reach AZ finish, it can continue again from AZ now. It can continue again from AB. So it can continue again from, after I reach AZ, now I can continue from BA, BC, like that. So, but maybe we look where the thing for end. You hold down your control key and press your right arrow key. That one carry us to the end. The end where the thing stop can be Aux FD. So the sheet, the thing plenty, not be small. And if we want to go back to the beginning, where we come off from, just hold down your control key and then press your left arrow key. That one will carry you go back to the beginning. Now this sheet where you see for here, so we'll call it a spreadsheet. This is not just one sheet. And in case this one sheet not do you, maybe the work where you do, it plenty. But if you look if you really check which work where you want to do, how the work plenty reach, where we say you want use up to 1 million row, and over here you want. So if this one not do you, in case it not do you, Excel say, no worry. This one are just sheet 1. Then we fit add another sheet. So if you click on this plus now, it add another sheet for you. And this sheet we add now the same number of weighty that first sheet get. Now so now this sheet 2 get. So now you fit add as many as you can. This very one, if you add another one here now, this one is sheet 3. If you add another one here now, this one is sheet 1. So this sheet now, I just add 3 sheets now. I fit add more. So we'll talk about that one as we continue the go. This sheet now, that's why Excel call this sheet say na spread sheet, because the sheet it contain a whole lot of cell for inside this sheet. So now with it day for this background, this sheet, that is this Excel place where we see. So now I don't explain to us now. What I explain to us, first one, we say this is not the menu bar where you feel select, and if you select each of the menu, you go see say the command where they each of the menu, there are plenty. So if you select this menu, the property where they inside that menu, they will show. If I select this one now inside, the property where they inside the insert menu go show. So now the sheet B. Now after we talk about that one now, we now understand say this now how this very sheet B now be this. The next thing we want to look at now be say this cell where you see, so each of these cell where they talk about now, you fit enter any number, you fit type any number, you fit type any alphabet, put for inside the cell. The cell will accept the number, it will accept the alphabet. You fit even put picture inside this very cell. You fit put shape, any shape at all inside this very cell. The cell will accept the shape. So now the next thing we want to look at now is say how they enter this number or this name. How did they type them for inside the place? Now if I click here now, I will start to press my key just to type. Now if you look at the cell now, if I click here now, you see this cell, you get one kind of small border we change for this cell. Any cell with that border there, now Excel they call it the active cell. So that active cell, so anything where you type is going to appear inside this very cell. So if I click on this very cell like this now, if I type something like A, B, this now inside that cell where that active cell there now there go appear. So if I want type for this particular cell now, I will come back to this cell now and type. Click on that cell now and type. Let's say this cell now, I enter this number for here. Now if I want move around for this cell now, this worksheet now, I feel click, use my mouse to click to move. That is one way where I feel move. Another way where I feel move, you see your arrow key, your left arrow key, your right arrow key, your up arrow key, and your down arrow key. If I want go up now, I will press the up arrow key. If I want come down, I will press the down arrow key. If I want go right, I will press the right arrow key, or I will press the left arrow key to move. If I don't want to move like that, I will click directly on the cell by using my mouse to click directly on the cell. That's another way where I will move. So that one now, movement now they call navigation. So that one I just show you now they call say navigation within the worksheet. So after we know how to move within the worksheet now, it is very easy to type. Now let's say I want make this menu now. You know, say these days now, as I did talk about my homeboys now, make I just bring things where we say my homeboys will just still remember say this video now special request for my homeboys. So now me I like swallow. So you can't be like say as it be like this now, we want to buy some swallow item. Will they prepare better ogbono soup and egusi soup, so that the two go dey one side, goat meat and everything. Even some maybe we want make banga soup, join them. All those ones now. And apart the day I like to shop. So I must include yam for inside the whole thing. So if you look at this thing now, maybe I won't type this one now. I won't put a food item. So all which I will do now is just to put my mouse there, and from your keyboard you start to type. I won't type food item. Food items. You see and say enter. So after I type on like this now, if you press my left arrow key or my right arrow key, I will come out from that cell. And now here now, I enter column C. And maybe my column C now I won't type amount. So all I need to do now is just to type amount. That one, you don't enter for that column. So if I won't come down now and I won't begin to put the prices of those things we will want buy. Don't say these days now, because of the inflation now and how the country be now, things on the cost anyhow now. Crayfish now we will need now, maybe let's say, maybe we just talk say we need like crayfish 1,200. And let's say somebody will say it's too small. Dry fish, palm oil, 4,500. Dry fish, they like dry fish well, and dry fish cost well now, so make we manage like 7,500. Now egusi, we will use like 3 or 4 cups of egusi. Now, because now a big pot of soup now we want to cook. So for the egusi now, we just put like 4,000. So for the ogbono down the cost, so not be small thing no. Make I put like 5,700 for the ogbono. Now for the yam, this one are the main pounded yam. So for the yam, make I put like 10,000. Now 10,000. That yam now just not before 1 meal, it go carry us for the whole week. For this goat meat, we will make the goat meat. Let's make the goat meat like 15,000 naira for the goat meat. Then tomato, the price come down small because it be like saying at the harvest season now with this. So make tomato like 2,400. Now pepper, I dey like pepper before, but like say I don't dey come down for pepper now. Make pepper just 300. Banga don't dey cost. Make banga like 1,800. Now like this we dey enter the record. So what we have just done now is data entry. So now another thing we want to talk about now, after all those entering and all those ones, so Excel. Okay, I do something for here. Like somebody they ask me say, guy, what do you do for there? This one now, where they here. If I want to remove them from here, all which I will do be say, I just to press my delete key. So any cell where you want to remove something from. Now somebody they tell me say pepper, that 300 naira pepper, if I say the thing not go work. So if we want to change them from that 300 naira pepper now, I will just click inside that very cell and then make I adjust them. Somebody tell me for background, say make I adjust them to 600 naira because pepper, like I say, the price they go up. So now so I fit take change them. Now another way where I fit take change them again now from this one now. Somebody just tell me now say the goat meat. Like I say that goat meat 15,000 not go do. So I fit click here and I change them. Another way where I fit take change them apart from this one, I fit click inside the. If you look at the formula bar now, everything will appear for the cell, it appear for the formula bar. So I fit still go inside the formula bar now and change the whole thing for inside the formula bar now. Now I want increase that goat meat price. I want increase them to like 18,000. So this is how we can enter record in an Excel sheet. Now apart from entering record in an Excel sheet, we won't talk about calculation. Excel na sheet we be say na application we be say they're designed for mostly calculation. That's why Excel not they support too much of typing. They're designed for calculation and data. So now waiting they make Excel for waiting Excel specialized for be that. This very one now we will talk here now the whole of this one now. If you open Excel, wait till you open now workbook, now you open. Just like when you get your book, you remember those days we were in school now. You get your book and inside that book, so you get plenty sheet. You get sheet. sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3. But Excel own now be say you fit dey add sheet as you dey go. Not be say the one wey be say you buy the book to add sheet, e dey difficult. So no, this one be say as you pay as you go, so you fit dey add more sheet. Now, apart from this very one, another thing we want look at be say this sheet now, this very one we open now will be the workbook now. If we want save everything we don't do for here, how we go take save am? If we want save our work we don't do for here now, how we take save am? Because if you not save am now, if NEPA just carry light now, PHC na be na wetin I call am. Okay, if power source. If power source just carry light now, the whole thing we will type now will just disappear. We feel lost everything we will type. So what you will do be say we want save am. So how we take save am? To save am, just go to this menu. Remember the menu we talk about. Menu we they call file. If you go to that menu we call file, you will see say you open something like this. For this one now, you will see something like save as. This one now we be say you don't save them already. You don't give a name already. But if you never give a name before, we won't save them for the first time. You will use something like save as. So if you click on save as, Excel what they ask you now is, okay, where you want make I keep this particular file now? This very file we they talk about now, where I want keep them. Now, in my own case now, I won't keep them for my desktop. So you fit choose anywhere where you want keep the file. So if I choose a location where I want keep the file now, if I click on browse now, for instance now, it asks me, okay, where you want keep this file? In my own case now, I would like to keep this file for my desktop. So if I click on desktop now, it will show me all the file within my Excel file within my desktop. Now, I don't name this file before, but let's say I never give a name, but we won't call this file now Excel. Let's say we won't call this file now Excel 101. So I give a name now, just click on save. Now Excel will save this file. Now you see that name don't change from that name where I be given before to Excel 101. So now we fit take save the file. So anytime now we be say I won't see the file where I save. If I won't see the file where I save, if you go my desktop now, you will see the file for my desktop. Now it be this one. I call and say now Excel 101. So now apart from that very one now, we don't save this file now. Anytime we won't save them again, we're not going to go through that long journey. We're not going to go through that Israelite journey, no. What you go do be say, if you just press Ctrl key plus S. When I mean say Ctrl key plus S, not do like my friend where they say press Ctrl key plus S. You can't go press Ctrl finish. You can't go press plus. Then you can't go press S. Not be what they talk about be that too. When I say Ctrl key plus S, I mean say hold down the Ctrl key at the same time with one finger, then use another finger, take press the S. Now what I mean by that, not be say Ctrl key, you go press Ctrl, press plus and go press S. Now you sabi that one, I not teach you that one. So now we don't save. Anytime we want save now Ctrl key plus S. Now you're going to use till the save. Now apart from this one now, we want enter small calculation. All these things we will say we want buy. How we want to know the price? I mean the total with a calculator. Now what Excel sabi do be this. Excel sabi this one well to calculate. Now apart from that one now, this one now the item. I won't put number. Make I know say all the items they get number. So we won't add something like a serial number. So if you just put like this one a serial number. Nothing I type and so if I put this serial number now, look at this serial number now. I'm supposed to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that now. If I type 1 here now, and here I type 2. If I want make a Z continue to the number, all these things they go like that for me. I go highlight this one now. When I make highlight now, click on this one now. I drag and down. One thing we go understand is say Excel now, it get different kind of the mass where they say and so they change. If you see this mass now, it be like plus white big plus. If you see am now, e don change to black plus, tiny plus. If you see am again now, e don change to cursor with a star. So each of this one wey you see, so e get meaning. Each of them get meaning. For instance now, if I put one word here now, and this word dey here now, if I click on this very cell now, which is the active cell now, if I point am to the extreme bottom here or any of the edge, you see say e go change to star. If e change to star, mean say you fit carry am. So if I click am now, when e change to star now, I fit drag am now. I hold am down, drag am, I wan carry am go another place, e go move. See am wetin I do now. I point to the edge, any of the edge. As e change to star, click your left click now, not be your right click. Click your left click without releasing the click. You fit drag am to anywhere where you want to make it be. That na one of them. Another thing again now, we say if I point to, if you see this very cell now, e get one small black box wey dey there. If I point to that very box now, you see say the thing change to tiny plus. If I come out from there, it change to my normal plus. If I point to the edge, it change to my cursor with star. Now that star, I will say if you take carry am from one place to another. But what if I point to it like this now, where we say the thing just show that plus. If I click and drag, what I do be say I dey highlight. Now be say I dey select all this cell. So if I select all this cell like this, now anything what I do now, any action what I take now, I won't make it affect only this cell what I select. So that is how to select. Now another way where you fit take select be say, if I want select all this one now, I fit just click now, drag. I don't select them. Another way where you fit take select be say, you fit just hold down your shift key and then use your down arrow key. Somebody did my side here, they tell me say now that one is simple pass. If I want select this side now to go this side now, I just hold down the shift key and press the right arrow key. If I want select then come down now, I just hold the shift key and press the down arrow key. This is another way where you say if you take select for Excel. Now, if I highlight this tool like this now, and I can point my cursor to that tiny one, that plus now. If I click and drag and down, you see say Excel say, okay, I understand what you want to do. You want number all of them. So I don't need to retype the number. You see, I don't need to retype the number. So, but for instance now, we will talk about that one as we go. Because if you click on only, if I type only one here now, and I hold this handle now and I drag and down, what Excel go do be say go repeat just that one. Because now only one is C for there. But if Excel say I type one here, and here I put 2, and I want to highlight the 2 and drag, Excel go tell me say, okay, I understand what you want to do. If I drag and now, it will just begin to use the number for me. That is one thing we say if you do for Excel. How if you take delete this one? If you just press the delete, that one will come out. Now, this very one now, we did the top now. I want to make it bold, make it catch ground well. So how if you take make it bold? I will go my menu, my home. Remember I tell you I say something where they call font. All these characters I will call them saying a font. So if I want to make it bold now, this is bold, B. I will just click on that. You see and say it catch past the other ones. Now, apart from this one way I do now to make them bold, another way we say I will take make them bold again now. You see, as I highlight them like this now, remember I say I don't highlight them. How I take highlight them? I point this one and this one I will highlight, that big plus. I drag and I highlight them. I will just right click now and then point to B here. That one will make them bold. Now, this very one now, he waited for here now. If I highlight them like this now, anything what I do now, if it just affect only this one. I hope you say we understand what they do for here now. Now, this very one now, will be the top here now. I won't make a design on one kind. If this one now will be the top now, I won't give a color. I won't give a color now. I feel just point color for here now. This bucket. If I point the bucket now, I see plenty colors dey there now. I feel just once, okay, make I give am this blue color. After I give am blue color now, what about this one way black, this number of this alphabet with here, we be say now black color now. I feel decide, okay, this black color now, a too dark one kind. Make I change the color of the font. If I want to change the color of the font, you see this A way dey here. If I click on that small thing with that combo, I will change the color of the font to white. So that now how we fit take. If you select any cell at all and you add color, just go to the bucket, that bucket, click, and that will fill the color. So if I want to change the color of this, all this one, all I will do is I just go here, click on the color I want, I will change their color. So we see say it is very easy. It is very, very easy to do all this one. Now, after we talk about that one now, if I want add, if I want remove this color, how I will take do it now? Just go back to that very bucket. And inside that bucket, the down of that bucket, I see something here, no fill. Now it's not put any fill inside that bucket. I remove it, that color don't go. Now, on that thing we want to do now, we say, what if we want to plus all these things together now? We want to add all of them together now. Which I go do? To plus all of them together now, make I start and small. Let's say here now, we want plus all the meat, the fish and meat we want to use. See fish for here, and then dry fish for here, and then see meat for here. If I want to add all these two now, and I want to call these two now, say this two now be the meat we will go need. So I want to say, okay, meat. The meat now, I want to make I just put the meat, the value of the meat for here now. If I come here now, if I want to add them now, the only way where I take add them now is they get their own language. So as everybody get their own language, we say they understand. As they get their own language where they understand for calculation. If you want to do calculation for Z, all you need to do now to start them with equal sign. Once you put equal sign, Z go understand say you want to do calculation. So for the calculation now, I get dry fish. Dry fish now 7,500. So if I put equal 7,500 and I put plus, and my goat meat now 18,000. If I put 18,000 now for goat meat, and I press my enter key, Ezra go calculate and tell me say the two and the amount be this. You see and say the thing not get comma, we go really show say that 1,000. If I want add that comma, how I go do? Just highlight all this one like this now. If you go that your menu home bar, you see say I tell you say there's something where they call number. All the one will be safety format number. Just click on this comma here. That one go add the comma for us. Make it show say na 1,000 with the talk. Now apart from that one we'll do so. You see say add kobo. I don't want all this kobo because kobo not exist again now. So if I want to remove the kobo, then that one or you put the cost in a decimal point. If I want to remove the decimal point, I just point to this very one now to reduce decimal. If I click now, I reduce one decimal commode. I click again, I reduce another decimal commode. So all those kobo we know they exist before. We know they exist again. I don't remove them because I don't want them. I put here now for this one now, and calculation now I do. And the calculation what I do now, you see I click here now, a number now I see for here now. But if I go the formula, we bring this number now, I will say I'm for the formula bar. So inside the formula bar now, you see say now 7,500 plus 18,000. And so the thing they show. So if I want to change this one now, put my comma here now, I will put comma here now. And if I want to remove the kobo, I just click on that one like that. But the thing now you say, if I use this method of plus, it don't make sense. Now, make I tell you why it don't make sense. What if we now change the price of our dry meat now? We want to change them to 8,000. Maybe we'll go market now, we'll not say them for 7,500. The market now can change to 8,000. You see, and say we change them to 8,000 here, but here it not change. So it not make sense. So that is why Excel make us to understand. Here I don't delete this one now, so we're not going to use that method. If you want calculate for Excel, if you want plus things for Excel, what you go do be say, now the name of the cell, you remember as I tell us say each of the cell get name. Each of the cell get name. So if I want plus now, what I go do now, that plus not be plus plus, so not be Yahoo plus plus, so please. I know say somebody go say if I want plus now, guy, I not a plus, so not be Yahoo plus. So this one now, what I will just do now be say, I will put equal here now. Before ESCC go come, they look for me now say they talk about plus. Not be plus, I want plus. So okay, so let's go back. Let's come back. I put equal sign here now. Instead of putting the number now, what I go put now the name of the cell. This cell now, what can be the name of this cell now? You will see and say the name of this cell now C8. So I will put C8 there. Plus the cell we get our dry meat now C4. So I'll say okay plus C4. So if I press my enter key now, it will give me the result. Now if I go market now and I see say maybe the day we'll go market now, I can see say the goat meat where we think we will get for 18,000. The thing not gonna work, say now 19.5. Now I can buy the goat meat. So if the price can change to 19.5, I don't need to touch the calculation, because as I touch and as I change them for here, this one now automatically will change. So what here they do is say they look at this value we did for each of the cell. So what I tell Excel to do now before here now is say add any value where you get for inside each of the cell, add them together. That is what we don't do for here. Now another thing we say if you do now is say, what if I want to do minus? If I want to do plus and minus. Now if I want do minus now, maybe I feel say okay, this very one now 27,500. The thing too much, it will be like say we'll remove we'll do away with crayfish. So make we just do away with crayfish so that we will use only meat. So if I want to remove the price of crayfish from inside now, what I want to do for here now? What I need to do now is just to use minus. And how I will do minus? I'll come here now, I will just say equal. What I want minus? I want minus this very crayfish now come out from the total what I get for this one. So where I get this total now G6. If I don't want to type the G6, I will just click on the G6 and that G6 will appear. And I put my minus sign. I want to remove the crayfish from there. And the crayfish now is inside C2. So I will just type C2, or I'll just click on that C2 and I press my enter key. That one now will give me the value. So if you want minus, now just to enter the minus sign. So now so we do now. If now the price of the crayfish now, let's say our budget now change to 1,500 for that crayfish. If I change anything there now, automatically this one will change for us. That is how if you do minus. I don't talk about plus, I don't talk about minus. What we will talk about again now divide. Okay, now we can say okay, 10,000 naira now we put in a yam. And as we go market now, we come buy yam and we end up say now only 5 pieces of yam now we buy. And one okay, how much be each of those pieces of yam we will buy? If you just come the cell now, this cell now, okay, make a type say okay, this one now I be the yam. So I come this cell now and say okay, yam. How many pieces of yam now we buy? If we want to know the number of pieces of yam we will buy now, we say we got only 5 pieces of yam. And we want to know how much be each of the yam. What you go do now is say we just come here now, just enter equal this particular one now, the amount now we want to divide now is C7. I will just put C7 there and divide for Excel. Excel not the user can divide where we use for primary school. that divide will be say you will just draw line, put one dot on top, put another dot under. Excel no dey understand that one. Wetin Excel dey understand for divide na forward slash. So forward slash na be wetin Excel dey understand for divide. So for Excel now we no dey use plus. We no dey use that old divide wey we dey use. Excel no understand that one. Na forward slash. And the number of yam we will buy na 5. So I fit just divide am by 5 like this now. And if I press my enter key now, it tell me say each of those yam now na 2,000 naira. Now I will buy each of those yam. So another thing now we fit do now again we say if the number of the yam we will buy, we get am for a particular cell here now. Say na 5 yam. Now we buy for here. Okay, make I put am where that yam even dey sef. See where yam dey now. Say we pick only 5 pieces of yam. So now we won't use these 5 pieces of yam to divide this one now. We just come here now. We'll just put that. Remember our equal sign now. So equal the yam price now, which is C7, and then I will just divide that one now by the number of yam we buy, and it will give us that amount. So if we change and now say okay, as it be now, we won't do that last month we will go now 5 yam. Now we buy, but this time around now we won't buy like 6 yam. But that 6 yam now the price don't change. If the price change to, let's say, which will go market now, we can spend 18,000, and the 18,000 are 6 yam. Now we buy. So now if we come back to that 6 yam now, here now, if you put 6 for here now, you find out that as you change everything, the price will just change like that for you. Okay, I hope you understand that one now. Now the egusi now, we can't go market now, I can't find and say egusi, each cup of egusi, come find and say na 680. Now be the price of cup of egusi. Now this is 80 now. We can say okay, we will need like a 2 cup, or okay, we'll put them for 3 cups here. Let's say we will need like 3 cup of egusi. So if I put 3 for here now, say 3 cup now, and I want to use this 3 take multiply this price of cup of egusi. So if I want to do that kind of multiplication, now how I go do it? All which I go need to do now, I just to come to this very cell now, put my equal sign, and the cell address where I want you to take multiply now E2. So I go enter E2 there, and then multiplication for Excel. Those kind of multiplication we they use that big star. Excel not they use that one. No. With Excel they understand for multiplication and asterisk. So I'll put asterisk there, and then come pick the number I want to multiply now, 3, inside D5. So I'll just put that D5 there, press my enter key, and Excel will tell me say now the price be that. So that is how we fit take do plus, minus, multiplication, division. So I hope you understand all this one we will do today. So I don't want to make we take on too long. But on that thing we fit do now be say if we want add the total of all this one now, what we fit do now be say we fit just come here now. We fit use another method now to add them now. Excel get this number, this thing where they show for here like zigzag. This one they show for like zigzag, and now they call auto sum. Auto sum. This one are automatic sum. So if I put my cursor here now at the bottom now and I use auto sum, once I click on auto sum, Excel understands say I want to automatically sum all of these together. So if I click on auto sum now, Excel will say okay, I understand what you want to do. You want sum everything together now. So if now what I want to do with that, I just press enter, and Excel will tell me say the amount we will calculate. So I play so the thing don't reach 66,000. And if I want to make this one bold, it's being said that the final balance with that now, if you just click on that one, it go bold. And if I want to increase the size, if you look the size of this one with the here now, Excel say now 11, now be the size. If I want to increase and make it just like maybe like say just big past the rest, because now be the bows, maybe the final total. So I will just click on this A here, big A, or I click on small a, it will reduce them. If I click on big A, it go higher, it go increase them. If I click on big A now, you see the number don't increase. The size of this one I don't increase to 12. If I click on the big A again, it don't increase to 14. If I not want to use those ones, I feel just come here now, enter the number I want. I want to make it be the big size of 16. I feel just type 16 there, and I press my enter key. It don't change to 16. So this one where we do now introduction to Excel. What we try to look at today now how we take fit to understand this background of Excel. Apart from that one, we talk about how we take enter record for this sheet. We also talk about how we take do plus, how we take do minus, how we take do multiplication, and how we take do division. So this video we will stop for here for today. We will continue. But if you want make I continue this video, this Excel 1+1 from beginning. If you want make I continue with this kind of video, we say we use I do this video because of my home brothers. We say all this sweet, they find it difficult to understand. I don't catch you for here. No excuse, you not get excuse. So if I do this kind of video for you now, you don't understand what Excel they all about now with this kind of video we do so. Guy, check out more. I say you get home trouble. I know say all my friends, nobody get home trouble. Hey, my guys, I know say we understand this or we not get home trouble. So if you understand this video very well and you want me to continue with this kind of video, I want to see your comment. If I see your comment, I will say I'll continue to do this kind of video. But if I not see your comment, ODOD for you. At the end of this video be that too. I will see you for my next video. Thank you very much.